Good day, everybody. As you can see, I am actually just about ready to fall asleep. And I wanted to come by and say hello. But first, before I give you my video for the month of April, I would like for you, yes, you, to comment down below what has been the highlight of your day. And it could be a highlight, it could be something that either you were involved with or something that shows gratitude or a bright spot, a highlight of your day. Don't forget to comment down below because I would like to interact with you guys. Now, on to the rest of this video. April 2018 has been an amazing month. And it started where my March ended. And you're wondering, what? Well, about 2 weeks separates my parents' birthdays. So Mom's first in March and my dad is at the beginning of April. That's pretty awesome. The gifts were very thoughtful. My mom brought home flowers for him and a card. My brother bought this pair of fancy socks, and that is so my dad, and a gift card to a coffee shop. And I gave a gift card to a coffee shop and a card. And in this card was a little note explaining, thanks for inspiring me and thanks for all the things you've done. And it said on the front of it, which was pretty cool, something to the effect of happy birthday and nap like nobody's watching. In other words, it was poking a little fun at my dad. Now, my dad is amazing and has always gotten up very early to work his entire life, as he was a teacher at one point. So he's continued that trend even in his retirement and goes to work very early and is calculated, his time of day that he works is calculated on purpose to avoid large groups, which I can understand. So my dad gets up really early and, powers through his morning and does a lot of varied work. Now, my father comes home at about lunchtime or shortly after lunchtime, and then most often just collapses in bed. And that's fine, but when you text him and he doesn't text you back, yeah, things happen. Mind starts racing, things are unsure. So, this particular day, he was going to take a nap, but he didn't. And he heard his iPad, and he heard the text. And I got to take him out for coffee and present him with that birthday card. And ironically, the card, the little note, and the small gift made my dad happy, and I'm glad it did. Then, as we get closer to mid-month, I get a chance to see Stars, which is a band from Montreal, and I swear they are the most underrated, lyrically genius, and inspiring group I have seen in a long time. When you get a song in your head and it's there for a reason. Well, Stars was brought to me in 2014 when they did their first play live over at CBC Music for their album No One Is Lost. And I've fallen in love ever since. So those of you who know me know I love CBC. And yes, you could say it's one of those 6 degrees of separation CBC style. But yeah, I got to see them in concert. I won tickets back on the 1st of March, and it was pretty awesome. A moment I'll never forget. It just seemed to be, the best descriptor is, it seemed to be like you were in the mud and you're trying to get traction on your wheels of your bike, but you know the ground isn't solidly dry or so mushy that it's a river. You know, it's kind of in between, and it just takes like 5 turns for like a minute's worth of speed. That's what that concert felt like, and it was just so amazing. And then as we got closer to the end of the month, I had my second bike ride, and my first bike ride was from Mike's Bike Shop in Dieppe to home. So needless to say, as I get ready for Blue Nose Marathon in Halifax, Nova Scotia, I've been having quite the adventure. The first ride from the bike shop to home, and the second bike ride where our Canada Day fireworks get shot off from in Riverview. What I didn't know then, and what I know now, is the city of Moncton looks pretty awesome from a different vantage point. Calculated, careful, and pretty awesome, and adventurous. I think that sums up my entire month of April. And projects are being worked on, even though I can't tell you what. Cryptic, I know, but that's where the calculated comes in.